us now is clinical psychologist and author of 8 Steps to Love, Dr. Stephen Jackson. Could you be so kind as to discuss the issue, the all-over issue of men who make this such a big deal?
Sure. In this case, Anthony really wants to feel that heat, you know, for Amanda. And he really does want that, and he can't generate that. And he's hoping that if she loses weight, he will. Your comment, which really speaks to the mystery of sexual attraction, it's not always about love. That is an ingredient that they're going to need if they're going to get through life.
Yeah.
You know. The other thing is, in terms of Joe, you know, Joe as well as Donnie, they both are suffering from a kind of a, what we might call clinically a narcissistic personality struggle, or I wouldn't say it's a disorder. I don't know I'm well enough to give them a diagnosis, but that means that like the Vidal-Sassoon complex a woman once told me her mother had. She said,
"What?
If I don't look good," the mother more or less was saying, "You don't look good. If you don't look good, I don't look good. I'm sorry. If you don't look good, I don't look good. So I need you to look good for me to be okay." Now that's not self-esteem, Sally.
So there are men who say, if a woman I'm with is not a token,
a trophy,
then the guy is saying, I don't feel that I'll be all right.
Yeah, well,
I have to have a trophy.
More or less, I'm making it conscious what they're subconsciously doing. As some will call it arm candy.
Yes, arm candy.
Okay, the trophy. Now, that person who feels that way, Joe's feeling he's in pain about this. Donnie is in pain about this. You know, he's not, I don't hear this from Anthony as much. I hear him struggling because of a real love for Amanda, but not able to get those feelings that he would really love to have for her. And I hear her being motivated to try to make some changes, but I think what you said, I have to reinforce that they're looking to be in a position like Donnie and Dana, if they don't really take a look and get some therapy on this. In terms of motivating their woman, if that could happen, where they really did want to lose weight, you have to do it in a loving way. You cannot do it with ridicule. You can't do it with, like you said, men shouldn't be talking to their women with name calling and all that kind of thing.
You look angry. Are you angry at what he's saying? Do you understand what he's saying?
I'm not really listening to what he's saying. I hear it subconsciously and boo all you want, because I have a better life than any of y'all.
Let me say something on this man's behalf. I appreciate his trying to hold his independence, and he has an individual right to say what he's attracted to.
Yes.
It's just that how you say it to her makes a difference in terms of whether the meta message is one of love or whether it's one of, you know, just your frustration coming out. But, you know, I know you've been feeling like people are on you and, you know, and attacking you. And you have a right for your individual opinion, absolutely. I believe there is love here on both sides, but I don't know that they have what they need for their relationship, though. For you, it's not about, I understand you love her, but I would be more attracted if, I believe I would be more excited by you
if you try to lose the weight.
Now, do you have some kind of a realistic idea what that would be?
Yeah, I'd be happy if she lost a pound a week, a pound every 2 weeks.
Okay, now, you have to really want to do that, and she has to feel that that's right, and you don't want to, if she feels like you don't love her no matter what, it'll never happen.
Right. I mean,
I've seen women in therapy that when they didn't feel like they were loved no matter what, they almost subconsciously defeated everything because the desire is to be loved as we are no matter what. Now, being attracted no matter what's a little different thing. That's a different thing. But let me just move over quickly. You two have gone through hell. I mean, my God. This is something, I understand that you're worried about her coping about this and getting so far away from you to where she can't be attracted, you can't find yourself attracted to her because of all that's happened.
Right.
You really need to be pulling together and focusing on dealing with your feelings about this. And I don't know if you have gotten into any counseling on this with that loss, that's just a numbing, shocking tragedy that it's hard not to do some kind of coping, like turn to alcohol or drugs or overeating or anything. So you want to make sure that you both are sticking together on this and really giving room for that, because it's not something that goes away just like that, if ever. As long as you love your son, you're always going to have these feelings. Your depression, your sadness, and all that's going to be just a message to you that you love them. And as long as you love them, you're going to have times you're going to be angry that what happened, happened, okay? So I really think they really need to be seeing somebody to focus on that.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back.